Yo, what's up? Just back with another video in the power of the BI. So I get a lot of questions now because guys are sending me, or people, not just guys, but sending me questions and excuse me, DMs in regards to my take on education, college, university, and me saying that you can make this money without having a college degree and all of that kind of stuff, right? And I get it. I mean, it's all fair. That's fair. I'm not gonna shy away from that. So, of course, individuals are trying to call me out. The reason why they're trying to call me out is because they're saying, Tarad, look, you got a college degree. It's in T. You got a college degree. You've been to university. So how are you trying to teach something that you're saying is not necessarily needed for university, for college advancement, for the advancement of our people, because our people need to be educated? I agree. Somewhat, sort of, kind of. So for those that don't know me, I'm just going to give you just a little bit of a backdrop. Yes, I do have an undergraduate degree. Very proud of the university I went to. Okay, I'm not trying to turn any other of you guys off out there that have gone to other universities, so I'm not going to get into my battle of colleges and HBCUs and universities and stuff like that right now. We can do that offline. I got no problem with that. But I guess here's the deal. I do think times have changed. I do think we still need to have an education. Well, let me back up because I still haven't given the backdrop of myself. I do have a college degree. As a matter of fact, I have an MBA, which is a Master's of Business Administration. Right? When I started school, I started out in an architectural program. Wanted to be an architect. Talking to some of my friends around campus and meeting different alumni, and they're saying, hey, if you get a construction management degree, you can start making a little bit more money than an architect. You don't have to have a license. So, I changed my major. I'm like, yo, I'm here for the money. You know what I'm saying? I can design buildings all day. I can design rooms or whatever I need to design. I can do that anytime. I'm here for the money. You tell me the money is in construction management, I'm going to go that route. So that's what I did. I changed my major to construction management. Now, what I also did was, rather than taking electives, I took all of my electives in the business school, what we call the business house. It's Chandler School of Business, or Chandler's Business House, I think. But anyway, whatever the case may be, I took all of my electives in business, so I didn't take badminton and pottery and that kind of stuff. I took Accounting 101, Accounting 102, Marketing 101, Marketing 102, Organization Behavior, Human Resource Management, Finance 101, Finance 102, Finance, I think either 200 and 300. So that's what I did. I took my electives in business. So by the time I got ready to graduate, I could have spent a little bit more time and got a dual undergraduate degree. But I was sick of school, so I left all of that alone. Right? I finished with my construction management degree, and I came out with over 30 hours in what would have been electives, but over 30 hours in business. Now you say, there's not 30 hours in electives. So, again, my degree was construction management, so there were several business courses that I had to take anyway. So those classes weren't considered to be electives. Those were classes that I had to take anyway. And then the additional classes that I took that were electives allowed me to have somewhere over 30 hours in business classes. Now, with that said, no, I didn't get a dual degree in business, undergraduate in construction management, and a undergraduate degree in business, whether it's been accounting, marketing, finance, or whatever the case may have been. But what I did do is I had enough classes to where I didn't have to, I didn't have to take a whole lot of classes in order to get my business, my master's in business. So what I ended up doing, I ended up going to school, getting my master's in business administration once I graduated, and spent a couple of years in the workforce. So that's what I did, right? So yes, I do have an undergraduate degree in business, and I do have an undergraduate degree in construction management, and I also have a master's in business administration. And typically, those that I know, they end up getting MBAs. It's all about, hey, I'm trying to advance through the company. I'm trying to get more money, whatever. And at the end of the day, that's what it's about, right? Sometimes it's about a little prestige, a little title behind your name, whatever the case may be. But for the most part, you're doing it because you're trying to make more money. A master's degree, whether you're getting a master's in whatever field you received your undergraduate in, or if you're getting a master's in business administration, so that you can diversify yourself in in that area that you got your undergraduate in, and you have a business degree, so that it makes you more well-rounded. I get it. So that's what I did, right? It was about the money, baby. It wasn't because I wanted to be super smart, superhuman, or nothing like that. I did have, aspirations of saying, hey, I can run Walgreens. You know what I'm saying? I can run Sears. Not necessarily Target, because I don't think Target was really that big back then. But some of the Fortune 500 companies, I'm like, I can do that. But that wasn't the case. I mean, there are ways, and there is a path in order to become CEOs of Fortune 500 companies, and I really wasn't on that path. Didn't really understand what that path really looked like until I got a little bit more seasoned to my career. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I am not advocating not getting an education. I do believe getting a degree is a good thing to do, and all my kids go to school, right? They go to college. So I do advocate college. I do advocate getting a degree. Now, I do have some personal opinions that I'm not going to share, because this is not the venue for me to share my personal opinions about education, universities, and that type of stuff, right? I'm just saying that I do advocate getting a degree. But if you don't have one, those are the guys that I want to make sure that they understand. If you don't have a degree, I don't want you to feel like you can't get that six-figure income because you didn't go to college, right? I don't want you to feel like you got to work 40 years in order to get that six-figure income because you didn't go to school, so you had to, move up through the ranks over 40 years in order to do so. What technology does, more specifically, business intelligence, because we're on the cutting edge right now of artificial intelligence, we're on the cutting edge right now of business intelligence, there is opportunity for those to learn this skill that is not really taught in very many universities. And I can't even think of one. I do know that there are universities that at this point that do have what they're calling data science, or what they're calling they've got different names, right? But no one that I know of is really teaching business intelligence, the whole skill of business intelligence. But companies are hiring business intelligence individuals. For instance, they're calling them data analysts, right? They're calling them data analysts. And I know guys that got jobs when I was coming out of school as data analysts, but it's not the same data analyst as the data analyst is today, right? This data analyst is in between a computer guy and a business guy. So what I am teaching individuals is business intelligence, so that they can earn those six-figure incomes in a relatively short period of time. Somewhere between 4 and 6 months is when I think you should be eligible and ready to go out there and really compete for those six-figure jobs. Everyone is not going to go to college, right? Everyone is not going to get a college degree. Let's just call a spade a spade. It is what it is. And just because you go to college don't mean you're any smarter than anybody else. And just because you didn't go to college don't mean you're not any smarter than anybody else. It's just different paths that you take. The opportunity is there for you to make the money that you want to make that typically has been set aside or typically has been given to those from in the very early stages of coming from certain institutions, right? Now that's not the case with business intelligence. I mean, I'm telling you, you can start out making six figures, whether you're 18 years old, whether you're 24 years old, whether you're 30 years old, whether you're 40 years old, whether you're 50 years old, even if you're 60 years old, there's opportunity. I mean, there are plenty individuals that are in what the younger guys now are calling season 2.0, which is you've been in your career for a while, maybe 20 years, maybe 25 years, and now you're trying to find something else to do, or you're taking an early buyout from the company that you're working for, and because they're buying individuals out and they're trying to go younger. Whatever the case may be, there is an opportunity out there for you, or this is an opportunity for you to either start into your season 2.0 or even start into your season 1.0, right? I know plenty of individuals that are in their in season 1.5, which is past season 1, but you're not ready to say you're really at 2.0 and you want to do something different, but you're not making six figures, but you want to make more money, right? So what you do is you go get two jobs, right? So in the daytime you do your professional job, and in the evening time you work retail somewhere. What I'm telling you is that learning business intelligence is for anyone that wants to do it, not just the 18-year-old or the 24-year-old or the 30-year-old. If you're 40 or 50 and you're looking to do something different, if you're 40 or 50 and you're looking to make more money, you can do so. If you have an undergraduate degree, you have a master's degree, if you have an MBA, you can. It's there for you, right? Now, some of you guys are saying, "Hey, well, I already make six figures, so I'm cool on that." I'm not talking to you. Plain and simple. Right? If you're already making six figures and six figures does not entice you, this is not for you. If you are already working in a profession that you love and you wouldn't leave it for nothing in the world, this is not for you. But if you're out there and you're looking to make more money, this is for you. If you're out there and you're looking to do something different and make more money, this is for you. If you're out there looking to do something different and maybe even make the same amount of money or somewhere around the same amount of money you already make if you're making six figures, but you want to do something different, have a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more free time, a little bit more time to move around because you can get to work remote, you can get to work hybrid, you don't have to go into the office, this is the place for you, right? So, I just wanted to be real clear on my stance on education and where I was. I am a proponent of education, right? Now, I do have a personal opinion about education that I'm not going to share, but I'll be definitely willing to share with you, in class because that's my playground, and I like to feel comfortable and feel like I can talk about anything I want to talk about in class, right? And give you that opinion. But with that said, if you're looking to make more money, if you're looking to make more money, this is the place for you. Six figures. We're talking about anywhere from $95,000 to $110,000 starting out. Could you start out less? Yes. So I'm not going to guarantee anyone anything because it really does depend on what your needs are. You may need to make a move real quick and take that first offer. And I may tell you don't take that first offer, but you may be like, hey, I need this money right now. And that $80,000 may be good for you. So, that's what we look like. That's what it looks like. I want you guys to remember I do have a free webinar. You can go to my website, powerofthebi.com, sign up for my free webinar. It's the next one is on Wednesday, and you can find more out about the class that I teach, Power of the BI, powerofthebi.com. And I'm telling you, man, the money's real, the free time is real, the freedom is real, and the flexibility, which also gives you the ability to be your own bank. If you're an entrepreneur, you can make that money and you can finance your own ventures as opposed to begging the banks for the money. But I'm going to tell you a little secret. Once you start making the money, then they're going to start begging you to take their money. It's incredible how that thing works. Anyway, this is not what this video is about. Powerofthebi.com. Go out there, check it out. and look forward to seeing you in the next video.